Hey, everyone. Hey. It is your girl, Precious Williams, and y'all already know. I'm the proud founder and CEO of the Perfect Pitch Group. And where am I coming to you from? Yes, I am in Austin, Texas, and I'm at a country club right now. And I wanted to share some of the thoughts that go through my mind on a daily basis. So when I wrote the book Rainmaking 101 from day one, packaging, positioning, and pitching secrets exposed, it was because I thought there was a way of showcasing to others why the power of packaging is so important. So, as you all know, in Austin, Texas, over the next week, there's going to be South by Southwest. Right now, again, I'm sitting at a country club. And as a little girl, I never thought I would be at country clubs. I never thought that I would be here and be in such confidence and know that I truly belong in spaces like this. But when it comes to packaging, when I was growing up, I was made to feel like I could never be in places like this because I didn't look, sound, and act like what was deemed successful. And so as I started my speaking journey at 16 years old, at 16, yes, 16 years old, which means this is 29 years. At 16, I didn't realize that when the principal of my high school had me speak at my very first event before the mayor of the city of St. Louis, I didn't realize how much of a gift it was until much later. What my principal was doing was putting me before politicians and really telling me this is where I belong. I belong speaking to the heavy hitters, the VIPs, and I was 16 in an inner city high school. So you're probably like, well, what does that have to do with speaking? What does it have to do with your life and your company? At 45 years old, I truly realize that packaging is critical as much as pitching and positioning are. Packaging. What do you want people to say about you as soon as you walk through that door? When they see images of you, what do you want to go through their mind? Packaging, how you dress, how you speak. What do your topics sound like? Are they on brand for you? Or are you being very generic? Are you just regurgitating what everybody else is saying? So as you all know, with Perfect Pitches by Precious, we were all into hot pink, black, white, and gold. Because hot pink, I really wanted to stand out, but I wanted to have the kind of pink that made you stop and stare. Why? Because I'm a black woman, both black on both sides, no personality but live, no six pack abs. So I was coming in bold. But with the Perfect Pitch Group, I realized that no longer served me or my clientele because my clients had changed and I had changed over all of these years. And the Perfect Pitch Group had to reflect something else. As my clients became even more corporate, even more high end, what did I want to be reflected to the world? Yes, I'm still bold. But when you come across me, I want you to understand I'm not cookie cutter. I'm not going to give you the traditional lip service you expect from speakers. I actually want you to stop, stare, and pause. So we went for red. And I want to give a shout out to Ty Goodwin because she said she saw that in me years ago. We were going to go from hot pink to red. So I want you to stop when you see something that our content. I want you to really sit up there and like, that was a pattern interrupt. What does that have to do with today? Why am I at a country club? Because I hang around people who have memberships at country clubs. I spoke at this country club twice. This time last year, I did a pitch training for 4 hours, and we also had a panel. So tomorrow we're going to be at this country club, and there's going to be a great panel of successful women as we go into International Women's Day, which is March 8th. When I think about coming out of the darkest moments of my life, I was just happy to take anything that came through the door. And I know some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Rent is too darn high in New York. But also, my mentality has changed. It doesn't mean I have to wear Balenciaga, Gucci, and all of that kind of stuff. What it does mean is how I show up has to reflect my brand, has to reflect who I really am. And so I do want you to stop. I do want you to notice, and I also want you to wonder about what's going to come out of my mouth. I walk in with confidence now, and it's not this false sense. What I do for my clients who come to me and they may want to enter a new industry, they may want to show up differently, they may want to plot, twist, and flip the script and change the narrative on how people see them. Well, that first had to start with me. It first had to start with me understanding that Perfect Pitches by Precious was perfect for that place and time. But I also wanted to go back and revisit my legal experience, because as people wanted to just think of me for pitching in all forms, I wanted to show them that it's business development, client acquisition, and sales that are all a part of what is in my arsenal. I got tools in my arsenal y'all have never even seen yet. And thank God that as I've grown, as I've gotten better, as I've invested in myself and my craft, as my clients have been winning, as they've been securing contracts, as they've been entering new markets, as I'm training the sales teams of, some of the top companies in the world, as I'm speaking at great colleges and universities, do know, y'all, I'm not begging for these opportunities. My clients aren't either. So what does the power of packaging do? It sets you up to be seen by the right audience. It truly enters the room before you do. So when people look me up after someone has said my name or they say something about my clients, they're looking them up. Is it congruent? Is it congruent? Because if it is, you've been vetted by someone, a VIP who said your name in a space, you look good on social media. Now if they want to meet with you to hire you, 75% of the work has already been done. So one of the things that I know prospects know about me, without me saying anything, is if they're looking for cookie cutter, you're not going to go with Precious. If you want someone who is, shout out to Quinn Conyers, #atmosphere shifter, that's what I am. I'm a creative outsider, so I'm not going to use what everybody else is using in this copy and paste world, in this hacking world where all you got to do is do what that person does and you think it's going to work. It doesn't. So we're going to work on your strengths, your skill sets, your talents, and your abilities, and put them together in a package that baits, attracts, and closes with ease. There's a reason why packaging, positioning, and then pitching really puts you on a different plane. And so I invite you to check out my book, Rainmaking 101, From Day One, Packaging, Positioning, and Pitching Secrets Exposed. I also invite you to have a consultation with me. You can go to www.perfectpitchgroup.com and you can schedule a power pitch session with me, or you can sign up for a 2-hour laser focused session with me where I promise you I'm going to create a pitch you're going to be stunned by, and it's yours. So if you want this work, if you want to know how to package yourself to be at at country clubs and golf courses and things like that, I didn't know I had this in me when I started over again. I didn't even know this when I became the killer pitch master. But the higher up I go, the more I realize I don't have to have business cards in certain rooms because nobody cares. That's not why people are there. You're building relationships, but if you're not packaged right, if people don't know how to put you out there, you're never going to get the opportunities to be in these spaces. So I want you to be prepared. Where there is no business cards, we're not talking business because they want to know who you really are. Can you make the small talk that really makes a big difference? So if you want to learn more about packaging and how it's not what you think. So if you think you got to have the most expensive clothes, no. But you do have to look like the type of brand that would bait and track the clothes on your most ideal prospects and turn them into repeat clients. You're not learning from someone who got it out of a textbook. You got it from someone who got it out the mud and rebuilt themselves with God's grace and mercy. And I promise y'all, if y'all think y'all seen something before, like Usher, watch this. You want to know how to be an ultimate rainmaker? Check us out at the Perfect Pitch Group. My name is Precious Williams. I am the proud founder and CEO of the Perfect Pitch Group. And just like before, we slay all competition, but I'm going to show you how to make it rain like snow and have the type of impact to have the client successes that truly put you above just posting on social media about all the things that you have. Y'all notice I don't really talk about what I have. My clients do that. And I'm so honored to be a part of their journey. They already are masterpieces. They already are that girl, that guy, or that sales team. Just things need to be revealed, pulled out of the regurgitation of what they hear and they see in the copy and paste world. You ready to get this work? Let's go. So, hey, Dr. Shirley, I want to acknowledge my peeps. Dr. Will Moreland, boom! I know that's right, Dr. Will. Y'all know Dr. Will don't play. Thank you, Dr. Will, for being here. And Shakoni. Oh man, pitch please. I love you all. Love and just know you're worth it. I'm gonna put some links in the comments so you can get some free gifts from me. Because if you want to be the ultimate rainmaker, you want to be in the rainmaking team, you want to pitch please, I'll put the links in the chat. If you got something out of this short little ditty, holla at your girl. Let me know in the comments and inspire some other people to come and watch this short little ditty. In the meantime, in between times, we just gonna chill. And it's much bigger than that, y'all. I'm in the women's lounge right now, but yeah, it's been a beautiful experience, and I truly am looking forward to our dinner tomorrow, and then on International Women's Day we have two events. So I'm really excited. I'm excited about Billionaire Women's Weekend. And then on my way up out. So, we got these speaking gigs. I hope to meet with my queens, my sorors, my dames, my luminary peeps. Y'all know what time it is. I love you all.